Tell a story about a man named Guy, a 79 from Herod who played rugby. And then one day he was talking to some dames, and they said, hey, we'd like to play your game.
We have a turnout of over 100 alumni who are here this weekend to help support the team, and that in addition to all the administrators and support for the team that are here on campus every day. And we're really excited for the whole weekend. Obviously an exciting match here versus Harvard, huge rival of Dartmouth's, both in the Ivy League but also right now on the national stage. I think rugby, and especially being a woman playing rugby and here, and it's just given me so much more confidence and determination in a lot of the things that I do, and I really have seen how that's translated into like my professional life, my personal life, and I think that's why you see all these people here that are here to celebrate, because it was a transformational part of their experience.
This team was a family when I was here. They hold you up, support you, build you, and it was like my primary commitment at Dartmouth. I always loved that part about it. I still play rugby, so Dartmouth helped prepare me to play in the Women's Premier League, play some competitive rugby at the senior level, which is really awesome.
I was excited. We started planning this probably a year ago. This is interesting for me because it was before my daughter was even a freshman here, and so it's been fun seeing all our old friends together. And it's a big game too, so it's kind of nice that both happen the same weekend.
It's awesome to see the women who actually started this program come back and made it into what it is today, which has just been the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Rugby, that is. DWRC. Elegant Violence. Well, the next thing you know, they formed a rugby club. They met on Tuesday nights at the College Center pub. They finished their first season with a record 3-0, a rockin' animal until the referee would blow.
Well, it's because tradition's been such a part of Dartmouth women's rugby, and it's so nice for us to see that even though it's varsity now, it hasn't lost some of the traditional things, like the Give In Me song, which honors the fellow who helped start the first team, and his daughter ended up playing for Dartmouth, 20 years later. So it's fun seeing the traditions go on.
We started out as a ragtag bunch in the spring of '78. They didn't have uniforms for women back then. We had no funding, we had no transportation, and so we just got together and made this whole thing happen, largely because of Dave Van Wee.
Now, there was a few women who were mad because there was no checking in hockey, and they were asking, is there a contact sport for women? And I happened to hear the conversation. I'm like, well, yeah. And so that's kind of how it got started, and we ended up putting the team together and played 3 games that spring and won all 3 of them. Woo! And it was one of the most, I think, one of the things I'm most proud of that I've ever done.
Players, rugby players, they're all out there to laugh at us,
to
see the spectacle, and to make fun of what we were doing, and we played our hearts out. It was fabulous, and we had support from those guys for the rest of that season and the next year. It was really a beautiful thing. We won their respect.
One of the ladies in my dorm was heading out to something, and I said, where are you going? And she said, oh, rugby. And I thought, that sounds great. So I just followed her along. I had nothing, and I just followed, and I was caught playing the sinker. And my mother's English, so of course she was horrified because women didn't play rugby, but it was just like magic walking on the field and getting involved with these amazing women.
Wait, there's a sport where we get to tackle people? This is so cool! And we get to pick somebody up, to run, and we get to throw, this is for us. We get to pick someone up and throw them on the ground. I'm like, I'm in. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
My favorite part is being able to get back together again with people who you maybe haven't seen in 15, 20, 30 years, and it's like no time has passed.
The folks who came after us have built this wonderful tradition, and they acknowledge that, that we started it. Look at this clubhouse. This is amazing.
I'm so envious. We started playing out at Sachem Field, and there were no facilities. So if you had to pee, you had to open the car door and hide behind it. That was it. That's what we had.
We are spiritual mothers of the current team, and I feel like a mama bear when I watch them play. I'm so proud of them, and their skills are better than ours were.
So you think? Well, we may be slightly crazy and our parties sure are wild, but come see us out at Sachem where we're hardly meek and mild. We can kick and pass the button, score, and run and rock